but busy season, so it's Thursday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time in Montreal. Today I'm going to be doing a very quick live stream. I have to rush out and get a headlight for my car, but we are going to be making some New Year's Eve earrings. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to flip my screen and I will put this over on my tables to make sure you guys can see it. So I'm going to come around. There we go. I might have to adjust the position a little bit. We're going to see where we're at. I'm going to pull you guys up on my computer and we will get started. So hope everybody had a great Christmas, those who celebrate, and also hope that you're just having a great holiday and everybody's happy, healthy. So there we go. Oh, that's weird. There was one that says upcoming. That's not what we need. That's strange. Looks like one was scheduled, so we're just going to get rid of that. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see what we're going to do with that. Very, very strange. One says upcoming. I don't know what that is, so I will delete that one. And we will go to the next one, and we're going to see where we're at. So back to square one, live, and there we go. Perfect. Oh, so I'm gonna have to adjust this a little bit, move this back. And we have Amber. Tree Sap Girl is Amber. If you guys don't know, Amber's one of the moderators of my channel. Hey Amber. Hi Peggy. Nice to see you, Peggy. And Maritza. Sorry, my eyesight is horrible. Hi Maritza. And Miley lady. Hello, hello. Awesome. Francisco. Hello. Wow, we have some new people. Hi Mirta. So let me just figure out what's going on here. If you guys, is there a delay? Can you guys see my stuff? I'm going to just move this out of the way. Let me know if you can see. Oh yeah, I do have to move it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this closer. Otherwise it's going to be hard for me to see. So this is all the troubleshooting part. You'd think I'd have this figured out by now, but I don't. So hi April. I think we're good. Is that pretty centered? That's not too bad. So ideas for New Year's Eve earrings. So I thought we could do some mixed match. The other thing is you can do a headband, and I will link up below the video that I did for the Christmassy headbands. So if you guys decide you want to do a Happy New Year headband, you can use the ideas from this one to do a basic headband with 12 gauge wire, this type of thing. Okay, these are all ideas that you could spin off to do a New Year's headband. The cat's ear one, super cute. You could just do like all kinds of fun designs. You know, I was thinking to do, oh, why did I put 2020? I'm behind the scenes. It's 2023. And then you could do stars and fireworks and all kinds of things. So there's lots of ideas you can do for headbands. And we have, you do chainmail. That's awesome. That's fun. So here is another idea with snowflakes. That I have a tutorial for that one. And then the other idea is you can just have a basic headband, and this says happy birthday, but you can put Happy New Year on that. So lots of ideas for headbands, but today I am going to make earrings. And the other thing you could do is spin off the idea for the tiaras, for a New Year's tiara. So this was one we did on the live stream a while back, and I'll link up these live streams and tutorials below so you can see. So if you want to do a New Year's tiara, you can spin off any of these ideas and go to those videos and learn how to make them. Hi Bernice. So Itsy Bitsy Imaginarium is Bernice. If you guys don't know, Bernice won Live Wires for the Win 2022. So that's awesome. And look out, we have a collaboration video that I'm doing with Bernice coming up soon. Hopefully by this Saturday we're going to see. So tools, here's tools, all my favorite tools, and wires. So I thought we can start with basic 20 gauge because Mirta knows I love 20 gauge wire. And then I have all kinds of crystals and stuff I thought we can use for the bubbles in the champagne glass. I don't want to make it too big, but we're gonna see. So excited. Yeah, awesome. The cross tiara was nice. Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to pour some of these beads out on my, I have a little tray here so I don't spill everything everywhere. So we're gonna put these on the tray, those ones. And I also have pearls. So between the pearls and those ones, we should be able to figure out something. So I think I don't want my beads too big. This is the one I'm working on, the champagne glass, but I want to also do it for an earring. They could be big earrings. I mean, it's New Year's. You want flashy earrings, right? So I don't have a lot in the way of small beads. I have these little ones. We can use those. And we're going to put these out. We might be able to do a mix of pearls and shiny beads. I kind of wish I had some smaller faceted beads, but we're going to do what we can. So I have those, and I have these are about a 6mm. So that might be the max size we use, because the other ones might be too big. And then these are good. These are like 4mm. So let's do those. And these ones I bought in Montreal, but I'm pretty sure you can get them on Amazon. I'll just pour all those out. So those are a nice little variety. These, I don't know what these are. Oh, they're like little teardrops or something. They're super cute. Let me have a look what those are. And do they have a hole at the top? Oh, those are ones that have the hole at the top. I've used those to make little flowers and stuff. So I might or might not use those. Those might be cute for the ends. Well, they're not really bubbly though. Those would be maybe more for fireworks or something, because bubbles are really round. I've never seen a teardrop shaped bubble, or a square bubble for that matter. So let's just get a few of these. These ones are about the same as those, so we don't need those. Not those. These, yeah, some of these are really big. That's not too bad. I have couple of little weeny ones in there, but not much. So let's pour those out so we can see them. It's always good to prep in advance. And you guys know part of the creative process is the preparation. That's how you get the juices running in your brain. And it's like eating, you know. Mark always says that you should smell your food before you eat it, because it gets the enzymes going in your all your senses. So to prepare your stomach for digesting the food. So this is, to me, like the similar process. So you're just getting those creative juices going, preparing your stuff, and you know, it's never a waste of time. You're just contemplating as you're looking through your materials. So that's a good thing. So we've got lots of beads. I think we're good. And then if I need, we've got pearls. You could use pearls as well. You guys could use either. We might try both. I'm not quite sure. So 20 gauge wire. Although if we're making this larger, I might want to use 18 gauge wire, because this 20 is a little soft. So let's use 18, bumping the 20 gauge. And I'm going to grab a sip of water. And here are our tools. So let's just cut some. Oh, I just realized I don't have my small round tools, so I will get those. These are the cutters. And everybody knows these are one of my favorite tools. They're the red-handled steel fine nose pliers. Amber did, excuse me, some great detective work and found those on Amazon. So those are linked up in my description as well. Look lovely, pearls and crystal beads. Yeah, we could do both. We could definitely do both. So let's go ahead and grab some wire. We don't need a super lot of wire, because I'm going to make mismatched earrings. If you want to make two of these champagne glasses, actually, why don't I just show you how to do it, and I'll only fill in one. So maybe about that much. What is that, 8 to 10 inches? Something like that. So we can take that, and then we can get a little more, because if you want identical earrings, you're better to do this hack that I always do, because it just makes life so much easier than having to measure after the fact. So let's get that. I'm going to remove some of these tools out of the way. Move that too. And you might want to straighten them out too. I actually have a wire straightener from Beadalon. It's just a little thing with plastic kind of wheels that help to straighten the wire, but I think I'm just going to wing it here. So if you want to make this glass, we're going to start at the bottom, and I am going to bend this guy over this way. So we're holding them together, and we're going to bend this up. Sometimes it's a little curved. I'm not going to worry too much about it, See, this wire is really soft. So some of the other wire that I use for my work isn't so soft. So it works a little easier doing two at once, but you can just, you could fix it up after, but see, you can go up here. And if your wire is a little harder, it's going to be a little bit easier, but that's okay. So we're going to bring this one up here. I want a pretty decent size, and we're going to bring that one up here. And then we're going to bend it. They're quite high, eh? Those champagne glasses. It's a flute. That's what it's called. Mirta, it's a champagne flute. There we go. So now we are going to bend this side. Try to get it somewhat even. Bend that. Curve it out a little bit. Yeah, see this wire? When it's soft, it's harder to do two at the same time, but I think it's worth it because it will make them an even size. Hi, Clarice. Hello, hello. So now we're going to bring this back and bring this up. So Clarice J. Ramirez, sorry. That's Clarice, if you guys are wondering, because she's another moderator on the channel, which is much appreciated, and also a moderator in the Wiremakers Club on Facebook, and helps me so much with that group. So that's awesome. Welcome, Clarice. Nice. Happy you're here. Yeah, Clarice and Amber both have little wrenches beside their name to represent that they're moderators. So that's pretty cool. So this gives you like a somewhat idea here. And then let's do the other bend at the top to make it more or less the same here. Oh, I'm going off the camera a little bit around here. So then we're just going to take them apart. So now you have two identical glasses, and it's so much easier, but I'm just going to use one today because I don't have a lot of time. Did we do the wire bear? We've done a wire bear, like a polar bear, outline of a polar bear, but have we done a teddy bear? I've definitely made teddy bears. I don't know if I've done one on my channel. If you guys want to let me know if you've seen a teddy bear tutorial on my channel. I don't think I have, although maybe I have. I lose track. But I could definitely do a teddy bear. That would be adorable. Yeah, I would. It would be really cute with a heart. I think I've done one before. I think I did one with balloons. Oh, there we go. Amber's on it. It's episode 222. Wow, I have such a bad memory. It's because I've done so many that I can't even remember which ones I've done. So now I kind of remember doing that, the bear with the balloons. Yeah, I remember that now. So let's bring this one up here. And I used to make little teddy bear earrings for just when I was selling at stores and stuff, and galleries and boutiques. I used to do a lot of like really interesting, unusual designs back in the 90s. And I still do a lot, actually, a lot of those same designs on Etsy. So that's cool. So now we're just going to, I'm just trying to center this a little bit here. Yeah. Okay, so you watched it yesterday. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wow, gotta love the universe, eh? That's so funny. So now let's bring this one around here, and that's more or less centered. And then from here, we can just kind of finish it like that. Or we can, yeah, how do I want to do this? I haven't quite decided, because what I was going to do was bring these up and do little sparky things, but I think what I'm going to do is maybe just finish it here. Okay, this, just because I've drawn these designs doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. So we're just going to cut this and bring this one down. And see, this wire is quite soft, so it does make not the sharpest bend sometimes, but that's because I did two at once too, that it's a little bit tricky. So there's the basic shape for the flute. Yeah, like the flute. I'm not 100% sure I wanted to finish it that way, but I'm, you know, sort of committed to it now. So we're going to see what I was going to do. I was trying to figure out the third bear. Just do mama bear. Ah, okay, cool. So now, bubbles. So let's add some bubbles. Let's do some. I just had a thought this could almost become the earring hook, but that's too thick for an earring hook. I'm gonna get some 22 gauge wire, and I'm also gonna watch the clock because I do have to go at 2:30. So let's just get some of this 22 gauge wire, pull that out, and we're gonna add some bubbles. So thing is, the bubbles don't have to go all the way down because, and the other thing we could do is do crystals and then the bubbles in pearls if we're gonna do them two ways. So why don't we just experiment? Say we're gonna put some of these in here, okay? Let's just play around with it. This is where you get creative and just play around. Like say this would represent the champagne. I guess maybe yellow or pink would be better, but that's okay. I'm just gonna play with this for a sec. Okay, so we're gonna get that and that and see what we're gonna, and you guys of course can fill them in any way you want. So say we did something like that, and then we'll get some pearls. I'm gonna get some of these. Cup with crystals, yeah. So those are too big. That's 8mm. These are 6, and no, those are 4, and then I have 6, which might be too big. So it would be nice to have different color, a different size bubbles. But say you did this one bigger, like a pendant or a decoration, you could do a big variety of sizes of beads because you'd be able to use larger beads as well. But now I'm a little restricted doing slightly smaller beads. So say you did that and then the bubbles were pearls. You can kind of move the bubbles up, I guess. It's hard to see because it's on a white background. And what I do really want to do is do a few bubbles sticking up, kind of popping out. Oh, there's one of those beads that are stuck together, but I am not cutting that one in half this time. Last time I cut my fingers, so we won't be doing that. So there. So what do you guys think? Crystals and beads, or just crystals? Or should I find some other color, pink beads or something? You guys let me know what you're thinking for this. And I need a little bit of advice because I mean, I do have some pink beads, but very, very little. And I don't know if they would be the right shade, but say we wanted to do pink champagne, both, okay, combo, interesting, yeah. If we were gonna do champagne, pink champagne, okay, so remember what that looks like. Unfortunately, we're not that close to it. Let's remove that, okay. And if we did pink, yeah, it's really hard to see with that background. And these aren't transparent pink by any means. These are cat's eye. Oh, I think I only have one. Do I have one? Is that pink? Yeah, so that's, whoops, where did that pearl come from? So we can put those in there. So that's another option, is pink, but maybe the crystal is better for, New Year's. Okay, so that would be pink. It's hard for you guys to see. Very hard for you guys to see. I don't know if I could bring that closer, not really. So yeah, so there's the pink or the crystal, but maybe we'll stick with crystals. And if you guys wanted to do pink champagne, you could definitely do pink. So that just shows you what it looks like. So what we're going to do is remove these. Bring those back over here. Okay, and I'm just going to start putting some beads. So let's just get these beads in here. Now, do we want to wind them with wire or not? Maybe not, because this isn't supposed to really look like bubbles, but we're gonna see. So we're gonna see if we can do some of this. Let me just see how it looks if we wind them around, because I might or might not want to do that. It's gonna look really busy, maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, so let's start with this. Bring this one across and see how it goes. So in we go. could have fixed it at the bottom too. Like here, maybe, why don't we fix it at the bottom? Actually, no, I don't want to fix it there. Okay, I'm gonna just wind this one around. Oh, the other thing that's no, that's okay. I'm gonna do it this way, sorry. So we're gonna bring that one around here. And then bring that one over here. And just wind these around. So hopefully I have enough wire. Around here. Let me know if you guys are doing anything for New Year's. We don't usually do much. It's usually pretty quiet on New Year's. Well, of course, the past couple of years we've been housebound, but we've sometimes I listen to online New Year's shows, music shows and stuff. That's usually fun. Okay, find the hole there. And I want to do a little bit of a variety of beads too. So I could have also used clear seed beads, which I don't really have handy. So that's okay. We're just going to use these. Fill in this area and see maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you guys make because this is just an experiment. I'm sure you guys can do some really cool stuff with this. And we're just gonna do a little bit of a variety of beads to hold them in place. And do this one, see if we have another size. I don't know if this is the same size we used before. We're gonna try that one. And then as always, I'll put a photo in the community section after the live stream so you guys can see what the final product looked like. So these are cute little beads. I don't know if these ones are smaller. So oh, here's one. This one looks a little smaller. Hopefully it'll fit on the wire. I should have maybe used some of those. So there. Okay, so let's do maybe one more row and then we can start doing the bubbles because we want a lot of champagne there, guys. I actually don't drink alcohol. I haven't had a drink for 8 years, so I don't drink a champagne at Christmas time, or Christmas or New Year's time. But sometimes I'll have just like bubbly soda or something like that. So there we go. That looks good. They make a lot of champagne alternatives now, which is nice because there's a lot of people that don't like to drink. So there we go. I'm gonna do that one and trying to get a nice variety here. There's another one. Okay. Quiet space. I don't drink either. Yeah, it just feels so much better. Some people can tolerate alcohol better than others, but I'm not one of them. So there we go. Now, that's nice. Perfect. Okay, so bring that one in. And now, how do we do the bubbles? I think it's going to be a good idea to mix the pearls with these ones here. And now to put the pearls, I'm actually going to wind them around to make them look like they're freestanding. I had a drink 2 years ago and an allergic reaction. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, Peggy, you have a lot of allergies, so yeah, I guess you have to be very careful. So now I'm going to wind this one with the wire. I really think I'm gonna have to experiment with this design because I think we could do some other cool stuff with this. Because I would like the beads to be different sizes, but I'm a little restricted with the number of beads and sizes that I have. And now this is kind of filling up the whole cup, which I didn't really intend, but we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, it's definitely a work in progress thing, but I thought it would be cute to do something where you take these and have them sticking out a bit. I think I'll definitely make another one at some point to tweak the design because I'm not 100% convinced See, I like the idea of the bead sticking up, sort of like what I did in the drawing, but I don't want to, I would like to clip the wire, but the trouble is I'm gonna have a lot of little ends. So I'm gonna try to bring this back to the back and bring this down. And I just don't want it to be too thick with wire either. Let me try something, because you could bring the wire back and forth, but also I'm not sure if that's going to work. So I'm going to bring this one around, bring that one around here, and then just clip it. Clip that one off. And from there, we can do some more, but we need to fix them in place. So I think if we maybe bring it down through here and bring that one around this way, because if you don't want it to twist, you really need to fix it in 2 locations. Otherwise, it's going to rotate around. So that is definitely a thing you have to look out for. Whoopsies. Okay, so we're going to bring this one around here. So now we have, it might look a little messy there, but I think we're going to try this. I'm wondering if we did a too big pearl, it might not look so good, but we can try it. Yes, I've done martini earrings for sure. Yeah, they're fun. And wine glasses too. I've done wine glasses. I don't think I have a tutorial for them. Yeah, actually the martini glasses are ones in my Etsy shop, and I generally don't do tutorials for the same ones in my Etsy shop, but I could maybe do a sort of a takeoff of it. I don't, maybe I did a simple tutorial at one point. I do not remember. So we're gonna bring this one around here, and clip it. Okay, so that's kind of cool with the 2 different sizes. It just makes it interesting, but I feel we need quite a few bubbles sticking up. And maybe these beads should be smaller sizes. I'm not sure. And I'm not 100% convinced now for the crystals. I'm thinking maybe pink would have been cool. So let's just keep doing some. Maybe I'll do 2 more bubbles just to have 5 bubbles. So we're going to clip that one. And, oh, I forgot to wind that one around. Oh, well. Yeah, so some are wound and some aren't. That happens. And let's get another one. We have all kinds of wine, but young people prefer beer. How interesting. I actually used to drink beer. I didn't mind beer when I was eating a meal or something, but I can't stand any of that stuff now. So there we go. We're gonna bring that one around here, and if we wind this one up, maybe that'll work. And around here. And I might have to fix that around here. See, if it's wiggles, you have to fix it in more than one place. Up there. Okay, so let's do another round one. And then we're going to have to do the loop for the earring a little higher up. But that's okay. So let's do this one on here. And then the other side earring is going to be 2023. So should we do this? I'm just wondering if we should do this one a little lower, because I really don't want this to get too high. So why don't we just twist this wire around here? We can leave it here and twist this one around, and then to the back. Around here, and around here. So clip that guy. Connie, hello. So there we go. Happy holidays, Connie. So there, we're gonna put that one there. Oh, that looks cool. I do like that. And then one more little one. So we ended up only having one big one there and one big one in the cup. So let's get this one. I'm looking out my window. It's such a beautiful day in Montreal. It's like 2 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but it's warm. It's nice. Very nice. So clip that guy. That looks cool, guys. I like that. So those are the beads. I'm wondering if I should have put wire around these beads as well to define them. We might be able to give it a shot and see how it would look. Like if I took a scrap wire, let me get a scrap wire just to see how it would have looked if you did wind these around. Say you did wind these around. Oopsies. See, it would have looked something like that. So if you do want to define the beads a little bit more, I'm just going to do this to show you what it would look like. It's not a bad idea. Okay, just bring that one in here. So say you do want to define the beads in the cup a little bit. I don't know, can you guys see that? Let me know if you can see what it looks like with the beads wound in wire. I don't know if you can see that or not. So that's kind of wound with wire, and then that's without. I don't know, I kind of like them wound with wire a little bit. I find it shows a little better, but you guys can tell me what you think. In the meantime, I'm gonna do a loop at the top to hang the earring. So let's get this. Cute, thank you, Karen. Hi, Karen. Despite the amount of wire, they look lightweight. They're pretty light. Yeah, not too bad. And the pearls themselves are pretty lightweight. Okay, I'm having trouble accessing that to do the loop, but I'm going to take this and just clip it to 3/8 to 1/2 inch. And take this and bring it back and around and center that loop. So this will be the loop that you hang your earring hook on. This one we can wind. If it's too high, you can just rotate it a bit. So there's that. These beads, I'm thinking it might look cute with the pink beads for a little more contrast, but that's sort of the idea. AB crystals look amazing. Thank you. Okay, so now I don't have a gold hook handy. So what I would do is if I had some half hard gold wire, I can just make my own hooks, which I do a lot. And I think for the sake of the tutorial, I'll just do that. I mean, for the live stream, I'll just do that. So I would get 2 pieces of 20 gauge wire and clip the ends flush. And I do have tutorials for how to make earring hooks. I'll try to remember to link those up below. Bring this one around here, whatever size you want. You could even make that like a large. I have other looping pliers that are easier to make the hooks with. So we've got that. And then just keep it simple to make an earring hook. That's not perfect, but you get the idea. And clip it there. And you could either hammer this or get a harder wire. This is just the artistic copper wire. I wouldn't put that in your ear, but if you have some hypoallergenic wire, you could do that, or sterling silver. So that's just a simple hook. And then there is our champagne glass, which is super cool. A lot of potential for that. Yeah, party, nice. Winona, hi Winona. Love that, awesome. So let's do the 2021 and also use the 18 gauge wire. And that will be, see, I had an idea you could do a 2020 across, but that's gonna be wide for an earring. So then I thought we could do 2020 either in a frame or separate like that. So why don't we do it in a frame? And these would be pretty straightforward to do too. The 2020, it was, say you did them like that. If you wanted to do them like that, you would just go here. I'm gonna put this under, I don't want this to bleed through. So we're gonna go through here and we would just do like that, zoom. I guess just end it there. And then you could do another one. this like that, something like that. So, and then you just end the ends. And then you could put jump rings. So you can attach that with a jump ring and that with a jump ring. And then here too, I guess you'd have to do jump ring and then jump ring or something to do an earring. So that's one idea if you want to do dangling 2023, and then we can try to do it in the frame. I'll probably experiment after this and do some more, but just for today, we'll just do the one pair, and I will get my 20 gauge wire. I mean 18, sorry, 18. And we're going to bend this at a right angle. Let's get a, see about what size. We don't want it too big either. Maybe about like that. I'm just trying to see how I'm gonna do that. Probably about like that. There. And I'm not gonna finish it yet. I'm gonna do the 2023 first. So 20 gauge wire for the 2023. Don't need too much wire. And I did a 20 in a bottle shape a couple years ago. Cool. Now I am going to 20. So that's, you have to leave a, actually we're gonna do like that and bring it, see how big we need it. Probably a decent size. I might have to adjust the frame if it's too wide, but I can do that. So we're gonna bring that one down. And I do have tutorials on how to do the numbers. So if you need a better instructions with clearer images and stuff, you can definitely check out the tutorials for the numbers. And we're going to bring this one up here and bring that one around. So that looks like a 2. It's kind of wonky. This wire is quite soft, but depends on the lot. Sometimes the lots are stiffer than others. This is a particularly soft roll of 20 gauge wire. It's not usually this soft. So there we go. We're gonna put one across. So that's the 2. And then we'll do the 0 and bring that one around. Make sure it's about the right height. It's about the same. And bring that one around. So there's 20, maybe a little more. How's that? Yeah, sometimes it's tricky to adjust it. So there's 20, and now we're going to do the 23. So let me get that here. And bring this one down here. And bring that one back up. Here and around. You can get the other one to compare it. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get them the exact same, but if they're a little off, it's all right. Looks good. And get the smaller pliers and start that. Check them again. This should be good. Bring that around to the front. Okay, and then this one that's behind will go towards the side because we're going to attach that to the frame. Here. So for the 3, you can do a little jog up if you want, or not. You can just go right into the 3 if you want. And bring that one around. Bring that one here. Looks pretty good. And then we're going to maybe bend it to the front. Bring that one to the front. here. So that looks pretty good. We'll compare it with that one. Yep. And bring that one to the back. And bring that one around. And that way. And then that way, and then out. Okay, so we have the 23. And the 20. Then we want to put these in the frame. So that's a decent size. And I am going to, depends on how long you want the rectangle. I'm going to just bring that across. I'll probably put some beads on it. So I'm going to bring that one across and that one across, and then bring that one straight up there. That's good. And now we will, I should probably get those out of the way. Take this one, bring it around there, clip, and grab a sip of water. Pinch that one in. It's a little bit, and push it back a little bit more. Rotate it a bit more out. It was a little narrow at the top. I have to do that with these pliers. Kind of rotate it a bit more. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. Okay. I mean, if you do need it wider, you can always get this and kind of adjust those corners a bit. I've done that little hack before, just to widen out the top even a little more. There we go. Yeah, it's tricky to get it even. So now let's put the 23 in there. So we're going to start here, bring it underneath, and bend that in. And this one, bend it in. You can bend it right down if you want. Or you can just bend it a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you want to bring it down or if you just want to bend it around a couple of times. Let's see how that looks. Looks kind of cool. Okay, Karen, chat goes silent when Heather is making, aw, that's sweet. It's all good. There we go. Sometimes I chatter more than other times. Just a little focus right now. So there we go. So now the 23, push that down a little bit, bring that to the back. I like the idea of doing the one that dangles too. I will definitely try that. I think it's a cute idea, but I won't have time to do it on the live stream, but I might do that after the fact. So we're going to bring that one in here and bring this one here. And around here. Perfect. Give that a clip. Jungka Coke RIP. Sorry, can't pronounce all that username. Yes, I did get your request to make TXT with a paper clip. Sometimes the requests take me a while to do. I get a lot of special requests for different designs, so that one is definitely on my list. And it might be tricky to do with one paper clip because paper clips are small, but you could definitely make a T and an X and a T with 3 paper clips. I have tutorials for how to make the individual letter paper clip rings, but I will, if the paper clip is too small, I would make it out of 20 gauge wires. So I'll definitely work on that when I get a chance. So now we can put some beads on the top just to make it look a little more consistent. So why don't we put some beads on there? Let's get some different pretty beads here. Get on there, and whatever beads you have that will fit on this wire. I'm gonna get a small one as well. There, perfect. Let me get a little one. Just use wire. Okay, perfect. I think I will have to use wire because I really think the paper clip is going to be too small. So I'm just going to fill this up with beads. See, this one I see is too small. Some of the beads will definitely be too small to go on 18 gauge wire, but you're just going to have to experiment and see what works. Yeah, that's too small. And how about, look over here, I can just do another one like this. We can just do another one like that. I'm just putting enough beads until it's tall enough to match the other one. I think that should be good. Yeah, because then they're going to be about the same size. This one's maybe a little bit big. I don't know. Oh, here's one. I wonder if that one's going to fit. Time check. Oh, thank you. Awesome, Amber. So we have 5 minutes. Good timing because I'm just about done. There we go. Amber has my back with my timing. Thank you. So we're going to take this and maybe the smaller round pliers. That and around. Perfect. So we've got, oh, these are so cute, guys. So now let's put a hook on there. Where in the world did I put my other earring hook that I made and put at the side? Oh, here we go. So here's the other earring hook. We're just good timing. There we go. And this one, and like I said, I will take a photo and put it in the community section. I might do a quick photo and then do a better photo later. So here we go. We're going to stick that on there. And here they are. Oh, how cute are those? Okay, so let me get something I can bring them up closer to you guys and show you. Okay, I'll just put them on a paper and bring them closer. They look awesome. Thank you. There we go. Oh, super fun. Thank you guys for all your advice about which beads to use and stuff. That was fun. I like them with that, with the clear. I might next time just try to surround the crystals, but it might not be necessary. So here we go. Let's see if you guys can see these up close. I'm going to move these around. So there we go. Over this way maybe? That way? Nope. This way. Oh my goodness. There we go. How's that? Perfect. That way. Oh my goodness, there's a delay on this computer, so it's very hard for me to place them. Ah, awesome. So I'm going to put too cute. Everybody likes them. Awesome. So let me turn the camera so I can say goodbye. And I will definitely put a photo of those. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was so much fun. I'm so happy you liked them. And I wish everybody, you know, happy rest of the holidays. I will post a video on Saturday. Hopefully it will be the collab video with Bernice. I'm just sorting through her clips and I'm gonna add some stuff to it. And yeah, have a great rest of the week, rest of the day. And we'll see you Saturday for the premiere of the regular Saturday video at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you, Amber and Clarice, for always moderating the chat. I'm so happy to have you guys here all the time. Really helps me out a lot too. So be sure to join the Wiremakers Club if you guys aren't already members on Facebook. I'll link all that stuff up in the description of the video, and the things I mentioned in the video I'll try to link up in the description as well. So have a great rest of the day, and we will see you guys the next time.